Hi guys, welcome to another edition of TMI Dance TV. In today's segment, we are going to focus on the body roll, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is just talk about your posture again. So we want to make sure that our feet are directly underneath our hips. We want to make sure that our belly button is sucked to our spine, okay? Nice tight stomach. You're going to stretch out the diaphragm, roll the shoulders back, okay? From here, you want to make sure that there's a very slight bend in your knee, okay? So again, feet directly under the hips, belly button to the spine, stretch that torso out, roll the shoulders back, put a very slight bend in your knee, very slight, okay? And now that's to prevent back injury, okay? So you want to make sure you have that slight bend in your knee. Now from this point, we actually start our body roll. First thing you're going to do with the body roll, and I'm going to turn it the side so you can kind of have a better angle. First thing you want to do, slight bend in the knee. We're going to tuck the pelvis up, okay? So if you can see that little action, we went from neutral spine to now we're going to have a little curve in our spine because we just tucked our pelvis forward. So slight bend, tuck. Now from here, we want to let everything out, okay? We want to release everything through the torso and bring it all the way up, okay? It's a ripple. So slight bend, we're going to tuck and roll it up through the torso, okay? Now I'm doing this in a basic belly dance stance. It's the way I like to teach it first. So again, slight bend in the knee. We're going to tuck the pelvis, roll up through the torso. Slight bend, tuck, roll up. Again, slight bend, tuck, roll it up. Again, slight bend, tuck, roll it up. Again, slight bend, tuck, roll it up. Okay, so that is your body roll done in just a basic belly dance stance. Now, normally when you see this movement done, it's going to be performed usually, so it's going to be in a different stance. So now what we're doing is taking the left foot, placing it in front, okay? We want to make sure there's no gaps in between the legs. So all you see is my thigh coming straight across. We're going to make sure that this back knee has a very slight bend in it, slight bend, okay? Now from this point, I'm ready to start my body roll. So from here, I'm going to tuck my pelvis, and I'm going to roll it up through the torso. Again, slight bend, tuck, roll up. Slight bend, tuck it, roll it up. Slight bend, tuck, roll up. Again, slight bend, tuck, roll up. Okay? I'm going to do it at a different angle. So now I'm going to put my right leg in front, okay? The left leg is behind. I have a very slight bend in my back knee, very slight. And from this point, I can start my body roll. So slight bend, tuck, roll up through the torso. Slight bend, tuck, roll up through the torso. Slight bend, tuck the pelvis, roll it up. Slight bend, tuck, roll up. Okay? Now it's going to be a little hard when you first start doing this movement, but if you break it down from the posture, just starting from that slight bend in your knee, slight bend, tucking the pelvis forward, really getting this action, understanding that this has to happen first, tucking that pelvis and then letting everything ripple and straighten out through the torso, okay? So that's your body roll, okay? The next segment, we're actually going to learn how to move it forward using hip lifts, okay? So I'll see you the next segment, and we'll break that down, all right? Now go practice your body roll.